It should be more than that. That's plus 200. That's plus 200. Are these not connected? Now it's plus 400 and minus 425. This is going to take 100 water a second. What else is taking water on this pipeline? The magnet thing is taking 25. That's fine. That's needed. Cooling these guys down is taking some. So it's taking 100 a second for each fusion reactor. And then another... Okay. Alright. Okay. What were the options to cool down a fusion reactor? I think you could use supercharged plasma for that. Either 100 water or 50 super coolant per second to cool down a fusion reactor. Alright, so if I do super coolant, it generates 25 a second. Can I research level 2? Is there a level 2 super coolant, or is there only one of those? There's only one of those. So I would just have to make 2 of these. Or just not use that fusion reactor. Let's try it, because otherwise we have to wait 5 minutes. So, boom. Fire it up. I just noticed the initial charge just to flip the switch on this thing was 200,000 power or something. Did you see that? My power just shot down to almost nothing, but then it did stabilize and it's going back up. All right, so power's fine. Water pipe is plus 400 and minus 325. So the water is under attack. Water is positive and power is positive.
A building has been destroyed.
And supercharged plasma is
it
positive.
Takes 1 M to start it.
Takes 1 mil to start it, yeah, which is fine now. Does this thing use a ton of supercharged plasma when it fires? Could that be messing us up? No, what's in the pipe does not appear to be changing. I think that's fine.
One of our energy connectors has
yeah,
been
I did.
destroyed.
I should have made more. Wait.
A building has been destroyed.
Why does it go to 0 there? Are these not connected? I think we might have 2 circuits here. Okay.
Base is under attack.
Hopefully that works. Everything okay down here? Cell noise. If you have any requests for disasters, I will accommodate. Just let me know. Will the big gun prioritize the artillery stuff? I would love it if so. Woo! They're deleted. Is Ion Storm back on the menu? Yeah, if you want to do another one. I don't know that I owe any Ion Storms right now. Let's make a few more railguns.
Base is under attack.
There is 3 bosses in a row.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
A building has been destroyed.
Two of them dead. Oh god!
Drawson E gifted a tier 1 sub to Restro Shen. They have given 317 gift subs in the channel.
Ion Storm for Drawson.
The Ion Storm is disabling our equipment. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Base is under attack.
$49 out of 100.
Red station power
Water's good.
Is 50%
Power's still fine. Supercharged plasma is still fine. Something just hit me and it hurt a lot. Zion Storm knockout power defense implements. It's kind of the other way around. It overloads your electric grid. The biggest thing is it knocks out your map, and because there's no map, you cannot teleport. So your mobility goes down, your map goes down, but because of the overloaded electric grid, your power generation skyrockets. So like I should be at like plus 10k power right now, but right now it's plus 30k. Actually, it might have gone from 3 to 3. It might be times 10. So any building that generates power generates way much. It sometimes has some funny side effects though, because like the geothermal generates power and mud because it pulls from the ground, and the amount of mud it generates also skyrockets during the ion storm. It's just like just like barfing mud everywhere because the thing's in overdrive.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Not to bring it up again, but this is the last time. That's why I watch the streamers more and enjoy my time through them, so thank you much for everything. Agrees, you are very welcome. You're very welcome. As far as like helping you with like specific game, wait, is that it? Oh shoot, chat, we might have just won. We might have just won. All right, we just chilling for a second and seeing if anything else pops up. Okay, I think we just got chill. That was the last one. G freaking G. That was the highest we've climbed on the tech tree in a lot of these runs. For fusion reactors, one of the big guns, stuff like that. We've not gotten there in a long time. Purple swords. But yeah, agrees talking about like having trouble with things like Factorio and stuff like that. I mean, when I first start out with those, I have trouble too. Like what I recently was playing Dyson Sphere, right? In Dyson Sphere, like I'd friggin' rebuilt my whole base like 3 times because like it's like once I'd unlock more things, I'd realize that how I'd set up my base up to that point, I was like, oh my god, it's stupid, it's terrible. Everything I set up is just awful because I didn't realize I was going to have more belts feed into this, which is part of the reason I love when you unlock like drones in Factorio and the logistics drones in Dyson Sphere, because then you don't have to really worry about the belts as much because they can just deliver the stuff, and then you can just make like, okay, here's a copy paste for making iron, here's a copy paste for making copper, and you make it kind of modular at that point. 3, 2, 1. Dude, I did not think we would finish this night. We skipped so much time. We skipped so much time by skipping the radioactive desert levels and making the uranium farm in the acidic plains. That knocked out a few different maps. If there's like well, I don't know. I was gonna say, if there's a speed run for this game, I wonder if it would involve doing that, but it might still be faster to just like run there, get the required uranium, and get out, but I'm not speed running this. Oh, GG. Do we see a stat screen at the end? Like in, Oh, what? Oh, it knocked me here. Oh, shoot, no stat screen? Oh, no. I wanted to see a stat screen, like at the end of survival missions, where you could see it. I wanted to see how much damage the big gun did. I know it did 2,000 a shot, which would really pad the numbers, but of course it shoots really slow. Can you see your total time? Maybe on the reload option? No, this is just the date and time that the save file was. Actually, wait. 22:30. No, that's the time. Day 49, 512. 512? That's not 5 hours 12. We've played it for more. We've played it for a few Mondays. I don't know. I think the easiest way to tell total time is after I upload the episodes to Mukluk Plays. We can check the total time of the playlist and see from there. But that was pretty cool. That was our first time doing. Here's an insane one I tried off stream. We did double damage enemies on brutal with 5x gravity. And I will say the 5x gravity was really awful in the early game because it almost took grenades out of the equation. Most of the time when there's like an artillery bug in the back, I just toss a grenade to it and then just keep meleeing the front stuff and the grenade will kill the artillery bug. I couldn't do that. I could not do that. I had to clear a path to it and then hit it. It felt like the grenade was just a melee attack with the 5x gravity. However, In the late game, it honestly was not noticeable. There was nothing I was using was reliant on lobbing, and so it wasn't a big deal. And additionally, the high gravity was actually a very, very tiny, nice thing, because when you kill an enemy, the loot would slam to the ground instantly, instead of just like exploding like a fountain and taking time to hit the ground. So it was a really tiny thing, but I could pick up the loot faster. So in that one case, the 5x gravity was nice. Yeah, we'll have to think of another challenge for next time. It's definitely more of a challenge to not use energy trails because they almost made it way too easy. It was way too easy, but yeah, I did like getting to skip certain side missions just by making the farms. That was pretty cool. I never tried that. I enjoyed that. I would love like a long form version of the campaign where it went much further, because I would absolutely set up like farms on many other maps just to economy everything. Do you want to do another campaign or back to survival? I'm not sure. I'm wondering if, okay, assuming I added in energy trails into the best builds I know of, because I saw a video of a guy that beat Volcanic Brutal Survival, which is one of my toughest maps, with 500% more enemies, but he had, like, his entire bar was energy trails. Like, he was just, painting the ground with these things like it was Splatoon, and then just evaporating thousands of enemies per second, which is pretty busted, honestly. After trying the item, I'm like, wow, this is wrong. They should probably nerf this. But I'm wondering if I incorporate those. And, he wasn't doing Twitch integration. I'm wondering if I incorporate those, if we could start stepping it up. Because I've never, I do not think I've ever done Survival Brutal with 200% or 300% or 400% enemies. All the times we did like Survival 200% or 500% was Campaign, which has a slower start and doesn't just punch you in the face like in 10 minutes. Honestly, I think energy trails make it less of a test of your ability. Maybe. We could, just for the sake of seeing if I've grown at all, try the game again with, just brutal 200% next week on a survival map and see what happens. Start with Tropical, because it doesn't, Tropical still has Baxmoths, but it doesn't have the Nurglaxes. Hey, I'm actually learning some of their names after 400 hours. But yeah. Very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did, and we'll think of another challenge for next Mutiny Monday.